Alrighty, today I'm going to teach you how to graph a system of inequalities in two variables. Okay? To do this, it's very similar graphing one linear inequality in two variables. So what we're going to do is we're going to treat these two separately. Okay? And we're trying to find the solutions. Our overall goal is to find the solutions that satisfy both inequalities, not just one, but both. A combination of x and y, so when we plug them into our inequalities, both sides are going to be greater than or equal to 20, and then this side is going to be less than 20. All right? So to do this, we should treat these separate. So I'm going to separate these two, put this one in the left box, put this one in the right box. Now we're going to graph them. Okay, we'll graph one at a time. So to graph them, same thing as before. Find our x and y intercepts. X, y, 0, 0. 20 divided by 4 is 5. 20 divided by 2 is 10. So our y-intercept is 0, 5. And our x-intercept is 10, 0. We connect them with a solid line because it's greater than or equal to. Remember, draw your line through the point. Okay, it's not a line segment, it is a line. So from there, we have to figure out what side we're going to shape. Well, we can use a test point, 0, 0, and we're going to end up with the inequality 0 less than or equal to 20. Yes, 0 is 0 greater than or equal to 20, not less than, is 0 greater than or equal to 20. Is that true? No, it's not true, so we're going to shade the other side. That doesn't include the point 0, 0. So we're going to shade the top side. To shade the side, okay, since we're going to do two shadings on this graph, let's start with horizontal lines. So we're going to shade this top side with horizontal lines. Nice and uniform. Now we're going to move to the other linear inequality. Create our x, y table, 0, 0. 20 divided by 5 is 4. 20 divided by negative 4 is negative 5. Okay? So 0, 4. Is our y-intercept, and negative 5, 0 is our x. Now we're going to connect it with a dotted line. And figure out what side we're going to shape. Well, we use our test point 0, 0 again. 0 less than 20. Yes, 0 is less than 20, so we shade below the dotted line because 0, 0 is below that dotted line. Here, we're going to shade with vertical lines. And if you notice, we shaded one section twice. Okay? It's this region right in here where our horizontal lines and our vertical lines intersect. That tells us, okay, that this is our shaded region. Okay? Any coordinate in that region will satisfy this system of inequalities. Okay? If you pick any point, either on the red line or in this shaded region, it will satisfy both the red inequality and the green. So our final graph should look like this. Moving on to the next question. Okay, another example. We have a blue and we have a black linear inequality. two variables. Same thing, we're going to separate them. And we're going to graph them separately. Find the x and y intercepts. Negative 12 divided by negative 3 is 4. Negative 12 divided by 2, negative 6. Graph, plot the points, 0, 4, negative 6, 0. Connect with a solid line since it's greater than or equal to. We have to figure out, do we shade above or do we shade below? So let's see. Use your test point 0, 0. Is 0 greater than or equal to negative 12? 0 is greater than or equal to negative 12, so we're going to shade this bottom region. This time, instead of using my pen, I'm going to use a highlighter. Okay? And I'm going to shade below. Doing the same thing on your paper. Okay, you might not have a highlighter, so again, use vertical lines for this one or horizontal, and then for the other shading, use the opposite. All right, let's go to our second inequality. X and y intercepts. Negative 2 divided by 1 is negative 2, negative 2, 0, negative 2, negative 2, 0. 0, negative 2, negative 2, 0. Okay? Connecting with a dotted line. Okay? And do we shade above or below? We use a test point. 0, 0. Is 0 greater than negative 2? It is. 0 is greater than negative 2, so we're going to shade above the dotted line. And you should see now the shaded region that satisfies both inequalities. We shade above them, we use a different color. Let's see, let's use yellow. Okay, we're going to use yellow, shade above the dotted line. Okay. And as you can see, when I shade above, region that is in green is the region that satisfies both inequalities. It satisfies the system. Okay? Any coordinate you pick in here will satisfy both the blue and the black. Just erase. Erase this. And we're done. That's how you graph a system of linear inequalities in two variables.